Hi, this is Barun Sobti. You're watching Connect FM Canada with Faridoon. Stay connected.
I think it's so amazing when actors go out of their comfort zone. And you speaking that Punjabi lingo, Punjabi, and the entire works, the entire milieu. How was the experience?
I was actually my comfort zone. People have not put me in there.
So, this entire idea of celebrating actors, do you find it like really enriching in a way?
Yeah, I think there's only people with big heart who can do that. To do this, to be honest, you need a big heart, to celebrate actors. It's such an insecure job.
We spoke about nuances. I think when it comes to writing as well, I think that the level of nuances that the writing has in this series is like.
Yeah, there's so many things that people are calling me and asking me, "Did you improvise that? Did you improvise that?"
Okay, and what sort of content do you consume?
I watch a lot of documentaries, yeah, because like I said, there's not a lot of good content coming out.
Barun Sobti, welcome on Connect FM Canada and heartiest congratulations. You're simply rocking in Kohrra.
Thank you.
And अगर मैं कह सकूं, Asur 2 was outstanding as well.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
now congratulations first of all for I think it's so amazing when actors go out of their comfort zone. And you speaking that Punjabi lingo, Punjabi, and the entire works, the entire milieu. How was the experience?
I was actually my comfort zone. People have not put me in there. People keep thinking there's a with everyone, there's a certain stereotyping. People think I've seen this person in this role, so I can cast him only in this role, kind of a thing. But I love going out of my so-called comfort zone. But yeah, I loved. It was a great experience for me.
You have this fantastic fan base. You have this romantic persona as well, primarily that has been there. How is your fan base reacting to something like this?
Crazy. Everyone's. It's. Yeah, I think the people that like me are really organically. Uh, uh, the people they really like me, as in the sense. They feel really proud of whatever I do. With respect to that, I think I'll do bad things also. They like me. So with this though, it's because it's such a precisely phenomenal piece of content. So everyone is really loving it.
I primarily I think really watch any content for its subtext and I think subtle nuances, and that is something that you get in good web shows in plenty. I'll just quickly throw a few pieces, like a heartless lover, and someone who can literally be in a way like heartless, and at the same time the way you are literally torturing the possible suspects. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning, in terms of going out of your comfort zone, do you enjoy nuances? Do you enjoy those little vignettes that?
I have immense respect for the nuances. I don't know. I like so many people messaged me and called me for this show, but I was absolutely over the moon when Mr. Gajaraj Rao called me or sent me a message because I just love his work. Because I don't know how much how have you noticed it? He's one of the most nuanced actors of our country, is what I feel. Nuances is what I absolutely love and adore, and that's I think what makes a performance excellent from very, very good. So yeah, I love good nuances.
What about being celebrated as an actor and then celebrating co-actors? Like the sort of response that Suvinder Vicky Saab is getting.
Oh,
It's crazy.
yeah, it's
It's a
crazy.
crazy response.
It's crazy. Yeah, I spoke to him day before. I think day before yesterday, and he was very happy. He's just bad timing. He's hurt his back. He's not on the promotional scene at all. But the thing is, he can see everything, and we spoke about it, and he's really, really happy, which he should be. Yeah, and I'm really happy for him. It's a little late for him. It should have happened a lot more because he's such a phenomenal actor. The thing is that he's just got this. The writer of the show, Gunjit, always keeps saying he's got this great gift between action and cut, and he's so good.
Mm.
But nonetheless, even if it's happening now, it's great.
Right. In fact, Mukesh Chabra recently tweeted to a journalist that you should see his work in, I think, Shahid Hansal Mehta's Shahid. And so, in fact, I was lucky. I spoke to Suvinder ji a few days back, and I saw the series as well before it got released. So I think it's truly amazing. This entire idea of celebrating actors, do you find it like really enriching in a way?
Yeah, I think there's only people with big heart who can do that. To do this, to be honest, with you. You need a big heart, to celebrate actors. It's such an insecure job, and it's such filled with insecure people. Also, like you see that on the set so many times. It happens, and you hear about it, and you're discussing. I just think that big-hearted, like Suvinder sir, like Jajarav, or Gajaj sir, I really like the idea of celebrating co-actors, everybody for that matter, for whatever they've done well. You know, it has to be called out. It should be called out. We call out the bad things, why not the good ones?
Right, like say for example, Riddhi Dogra, or like say Arshad Bhai in say Asatu. I think the phenomenal star cast over there as well. Okay, and now the sort of reviews that the series is getting, the way people are exclaiming literally, and the way it is being celebrated on social media,
Yeah,
maybe it is being called one of the best series ever,
right.
which is phenomenal.
Which is phenomenal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's phenomenal. It's just actually a little overwhelming, to be honest with you. When we went in, I had actually said this thing. I spoke to Gunjit one day. I was speaking to him, and I was like, "This is something remarkable." And I think everyone had an idea when they were working on it on the set. I think this show was an opportunity for every person on the show, apart from Sudeep. Sudeep is the only one I think who should be given the most of the credit. This was an opportunity for everyone, and I think it's going to do great things for everyone.
We spoke about nuances. I think when it comes to writing as well, I think that the level of nuances that the
Oh
writing
my God.
has in this series is like,
Yeah, yeah. There's so many things that people are calling me and asking me, "Did you improvise that? Did you improvise that?" So the answer is already no, that was written. Everything was written. Everything was written. Matlab, I think 10% of it was improvised because on the spot, that too. On the spot, like, chalo ye kar lete hain type. But everything was in the script. Every little thing was in the script.
are you enjoying this phase of yours when after all the adulation that you've received over the years and now this sort of recognition as an actor?
Um, so I'm actually very, very tight with my wife, so we all kind of feel things together. And like a couple of days ago, we were sharing the response because I was busy promoting the show also, and we were just thinking that's it's kind of surreal, this whole thing that's happening. There's way too much that's happening. There's way obviously things that people see that are happening, then there's things that are happening with me personally as well. So yeah, I'm really overwhelmed and happy about
The last time that we've spoken, unfortunately, we've not met. We've only spoken on the Zoom calls.
it. Right, yeah.
You spoke about Nasir Saab, in terms of how he has impacted you as an actor. And what is the importance of personal evolution for you as a person, as an actor? How important is that for you?
I'll tell you, important things are some things that we decide I will do kind of a thing, right? That becomes important. And everyone is coded differently. Everyone's wiring is different. I think the kind of person I am, I think it's inherent for me. I will die if I don't evolve. It I they to imagine up to you everyone's saying good things and everything. If I was not to think of myself as an ever evolving person in the time that I was not working, it just would be impossible for me to exist. I have to learn something, I am the kind of person, even in a small argument also, I will definitely try to learn something, in case if I can. So evolution is very important for me.
Um, what is the importance of holding the audience in, like, say, a six-part series? How important is that? That, many people, they're saying that the final episode is like, it's like a killer. It literally hits them.
It's an absolute genius, yeah. I think, yeah, I would say, first of all, immense when you're in the creative business, but I don't think a lot of people seem to understand that right now because everyone's looking for, how many number, how soon can we throw something out, how much money it's gonna make me, and stuff like that. But no one understands of the importance of holding the audience. Just I have about Kohrra and Asur as well, for that matter. I have heard from so many people, so many, and even journalists for that matter. Because journalists have to see everything. Critics and journalists have to see pretty much everything. So it becomes a load. Everybody was like, we started with one episode and we just couldn't stop. And that's the idea, right? That's
Mm.
what makes you feel the entertainment has to be compelling, right? Entertainment, there's a form of entertainment. If you're doing an intense show, it has to be compelling. You're not doing a comedy show. Comedy show is a very
Mm.
different thing. You're not doing an other kind of entertainment. So yeah, I'd say immense, but I don't think people understand.
Okay, and what sort of content do you consume?
I watch a lot of documentaries, yeah, because like I said, there's not a lot of good content coming out. I saw Succession last, uh, and then I see a lot of documentaries. Then I uh, uh, spend a lot of time with my kids. I have very young kids, so there's not a lot of content watching these days.
Okay, so given a choice between Oppenheimer and Mission Impossible, which one will you prefer and why?
Oppenheimer, because for one, I love Cillian Murphy and Christopher Nolan. And the Oppenheimer is a story that interests me a lot. I've read a lot about it. But equally, I love Mission Impossible, equally good. The thing is that Mission Impossible is a masala thing. It's usually not my go-to thing. Oppenheimer would be my thing, but Mission Impossible is made on the kind of budget what masala film should be made on. So that's what makes it really, really watchable. Same was the case with Maverick. It was kind of
Top Gun.
masala, but
Top
it was
Gun.
made on the kind of yeah, yeah, yeah.